This is the first impression video of Nirvana in Fire 2, 琅琊榜2风起长林. Hi, you're watching Avenue X, where a junkie on good storytelling shares their thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. I'm filming this on the other side of the earth as I'm traveling in China. So Nirvana in Fire 2 has just come out in China, and this time it is a 50 episode long drama. It is being aired about 6 episodes per week in China, and it's also available on Drama Fever. So I have the link below in my description if you want to check out this drama. Now in China, it is being streamed exclusively on iQIYI, and if you are a member, you could watch 6 episodes ahead of the normal airing schedule. So far 12 episodes actually have been broadcasted on this website, and I have watched them all. So this video would be based on those 12 episodes. First thing I have to say, for everyone who has been watching my channel, you know that I usually like to edit a lot of the drama itself into my review just to help people understand my point. But since my Tribes and Empires video got taken down because of copyright strike, I have to be very careful, and unfortunately Nirvana in Fire 2 on YouTube is being uploaded by the same bloody channel again. Yeah, I have to say that because they're just stupid with what they do. So I have no idea what they can do when I review Nirvana in Fire if I put in anything coming from the drama. So I'm gonna be just very strategic and sparingly with the original content from this drama, so that my video doesn't get taken down and people can actually watch my video and understand the points that I want to get across. So if you are used to how I do drama reviews, this might be a little bit different. Sorry I couldn't provide more content from the drama. If you're watching this, I presume you actually know about Nirvana in Fire and you know the first drama, because that was really the reason why the second drama existed. Back in 2015, Nirvana in Fire 1 came out and it was a huge success. It is still today considered one of the best Chinese dramas, widely, not just by myself, but by a lot of people. When that drama ended, people were like, oh, we wanted more. So the production company, the same crew, the same directors, announced shortly after that they're gonna make a sequel. So people were very excited, but also a lot of people were worried because very soon the news came out that the original cast was not going to be in the second drama. And the second drama is going to be about different time period and completely different new roles. And then, as if that's not enough, it was announced that Huang Xiaoming is going to play an important role in Nirvana in Fire 2. Now, if you don't know much about this actor or his reputation within Chinese TV and film industry, I'm gonna give you a brief recap. He is considered to be one of the most good-looking actors, but in recent years, he has been in a lot of TV dramas, films that are just really crappy in terms of script quality, and the roles are super two-dimensional, and he kind of always plays the same kind of role that is super self-conscious of how good-looking he is. And when he was announced to be one of the main characters in Nirvana in Fire 2, people were like, no, it's gonna ruin the drama. And so many people were like, I am not going to watch this drama because he is in it. Literally, that's like the strongest backlash that this second drama gets. So now 12 episodes have aired, and he indeed is an important role in those 12 episodes, and his role is going to be important for the first half of this drama. So what do I think? I actually have to say I'm pleasantly surprised by his acting. Like I said, I went in like most people. I had very little expectation for his acting because his track record was just not great. But I was surprised because I didn't expect him to be that normal in terms of acting, and acting very seriously and very well paced. So I would say this is probably due to the quality of the script and the ability of the directors to really control the narrative and direct the actors to act in ways that would not kind of not fit into the drama's setting. So what is the setting of Nirvana in Fire 2, and how is that related to the first drama? Well, even though the drama hasn't been specific about years or time, judging from what I can see in the story, the people's aging, I would say it's probably about 50 years into the future after the end of the first drama. So in Nirvana in Fire 2, who are the main characters? This time we're focusing on Changling Wangfu. If you remember, at the end of the first drama, Prince Jing becomes the emperor, and he renamed the army that Ling Shu / Mei Changsu used to be in charge of as Changling Jun. Chang is the second character of Mei Changsu's name, and Ling is his actual surname, so Changling Army, Changling Jun. Fast forward 50 years, now we're in Nirvana Fire 2's world, and this army has become the most powerful army of Liang Kingdom, and it is led by none other than Xiao Tingsheng. Do you remember who Tingsheng is? He is the young boy that Mei Changsu managed to rescue from the imperial prison at the very beginning of the first drama. He rescued 3 kids, and one of them is Tingsheng. Tingsheng is the secret son of the deceased eldest prince Qi Wang, so the older brother of Jing Wang. And because the wrongful accusation of his treason and his death, all the stories happened in Nirvana Fire 1. So the boy, Xiao Tingsheng, at that time acknowledges Mei Changsu as his master or as his teacher. So 50 years onwards, he's now in charge of this army. Even though we're not really shown how this happened, we can presume that Prince Jing was very kind to this boy, who is actually his elder brother's son. He gave this boy, probably after he reached adulthood, the title Wang. Wang, as I've explained in other Nirvana Fire videos, is a title given to a prince who didn't inherit the imperial throne, who are usually brothers to the emperor. So now Xiao Tingsheng is the Wang, and he's actually older in age than the current emperor in Nirvana Fire 2's setting, who is the son of Prince Jing. So those 2 cousins have a very tight relationship, and Xiao Tingsheng as a Wang has a lot of power, military power. At the beginning of this drama, it's all good. The emperor and his relationship is all tight. Although we don't know exactly what's going to happen, the story is going to lead to the direction where this family, this Xiao Tingsheng's family, is going to fall because of other people's plotting and conspiracy. And the main focus of this drama is not on Tingsheng, as now he's an old man. It's focused on his next generation, his 2 sons. He has an elder son played by Huang Xiaoming and younger son played by Liu Haoran. The elder son is named Xiao Pingzhang, and at the beginning of the drama, he is seen as a very capable and very brave and very loyal military general. Whereas the younger brother played by Liu Haoran, his name is Xiao Pingjing, he's a very carefree, much like the character of the young Mei Changsu, the Ling Shu. He gets educated in Langyage, so he learned a lot of martial arts, and he doesn't really care about politics and rules. Because Nirvana Fire 2 is really written for a TV drama, it's not an existing IP novel as the first one, so we don't know the details about how the plot is going to happen, but we do have synopsis, which is also available on Drama Fever as 1 sentence. But if you read that sentence, it kind of spoils it for you, so if you don't want it to be spoiled, you should stop here. But if you want to know more, just carry on watching this, because it's kind of already out there. Probably about halfway of the drama, the older brother is going to phase out, is going to die, and the older Wang, Xiao Tingsheng's character, is also going to die, and the family is going to fall, and the younger brother is going to go away because his whole family is destroyed. But his comeback would be the main focus of the second half of this drama, and really when that happens, he becomes the lead role of this drama. So in a way, he's the hidden main lead in the first half of the drama, when everyone else also gets a lot of screen time, and you can tell he's a main character, but he's not that essential. And then his brother's character is going to be taken out, and he will have to take the central stage. So in a way, you can say Nirvana Fire 1 and 2 really are telling the same story of a young man who's very confident, comes from a very powerful family, gets his family and reputation, everything destroyed, and comes back for his revenge, and really to right the wrongs that people have done onto them. Now we know the general gist. In terms of what I have seen so far on screen about the acting, I'm actually pretty happy with all the roles. Huang Xiaoming is doing a good job, as I have already said. Liu Haoran is very young, and so he plays this character really very naturally. He has that youthful look, and feel. Sometimes he's a bit overacting, but sometimes he's also doing it very well. Wang Xiaoming's character Xiao Pingzhang's wife is played by Tong Liya. She's one of the most pretty actress in China, in my opinion, and she's very good at what she does. She does period drama very well. Her role is extremely lovely, and she is the great niece of General Meng of the first drama. And then we have Lin Xi, the young doctor, who is kind of paired up with Liu Haoran's character, the younger pair of lovers in this drama. So far, they haven't really become lovers because she is extremely aloof and cold, but she's a very good doctor, and we'll find out more about how their relationship develops. And then we have a lot of supporting actors and actresses who are probably not very well known to people outside of China, but they're all very well known within China. And we also have a few old faces showing up from the first drama, but I'll let you guys to discover that yourself, playing supporting roles. In terms of the technicality of the production, there's really nothing I can pick as a shortcoming. Coming from this production crew and company and the directors, it's pretty much guaranteed that it's high quality. Cinematography wise, it is improvement upon the first one, consider it's already 3 years into the future when they filmed this one, compared to Nirvana in Fire 1. This time they're filming it in 4K, so it's much more clear and more detailed. And then I think they use different cameras. This time the camera gives you a much more cinematic look than the previous much stronger video-y look. This is kind of the trend of the current 2017 Chinese TV drama market. If you look at all the good period drama that came out this year, most of them have a very strong cinematic look. The grainy texture that I don't know if they do it in post or just depends on the camera. It also has a different frame ratio, so the frame ratio now is more squishy than the first one. But the thing that I like to talk most about is its color palette. The first drama's color palette is very, very cool. If you compare those two side by side, it's very easy to tell. Nirvana in Fire 1 is bluey and very strong magenta and bluey look, whereas the second one has a very strong yellow orangey look. I'm guessing this is a intentional creative choice to distinguish the two worlds and two different periods of the same franchise. Music-wise, there are a lot of music that comes from the first drama and just being played as a different version. So that is also very interesting, and that very characteristic thing when something is starting to get a bit intense between people's conversations still shows up at the places you expect them. So if you're watching that, you will catch them and it will remind you of the first drama. So at the end of this review, my recommendation is, yes, you should watch this drama. Do go and check it out. If you haven't watched the first Nirvana in Fire, you can go and watch this one without having any trouble of understanding the story. But if you have watched the first one, you will be able to pick out so much more details and so much more reference to the previous time period. And one thing I would say is when you watch Nirvana in Fire 2, don't try to compare it too much to the first drama, because I think this is in itself an individual and independent story, and all of its characters really do deserve a space for themselves to develop, and not necessarily always in reference to what has happened in the first series. That is my first impression of Nirvana in Fire 2, 琅琊榜2风起长林. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.